What's going on, everyone? How's it going, Danielle? Let's get everything going. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Fish? So we'll see how this goes. See if people like it. If they do, I'll keep doing it. But we're gonna take. What's up, Kendo Max? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on this account the other account I have. My son usually plays on this one, but I'm kind of taking it over for a series. Do this kind of series. So let's see. Kind of see where he's at. So, we're at 277,000. So the one thing I look at is, let's see who we got, who we need to work on, what trainers, you got to work on trainers, work on, just work on the guys that are going to make you better as best you can with the limited resources that you have. Ideally, you want to be in a faction that's a little more active than normal, so you can help build up that. I mean, you can see it's pretty low roster. 2 stars, 1 stars, but I think we can grow this and make right decisions on with what we have. So let's go. We'll start by class. So, like I said, Tyler Breeze, that's his best. It's our best striker. I mean, I don't really think. I mean, we got. Oops. Probably the best striker we have. I mean, there are some. You got NWO Brett, but obviously limited resources really don't really work on him. Anvil is a very good striker. You got Vince McMahon's a good striker. Those are some of your better strikers. I mean, I even like Alistair. NXT is decent striker. So, Sting is very underrated. He's not very good at 3-star, but definitely worth working up. So this is probably going to be our next project, I'm thinking. We do got a couple moves on Tyler that we need to enhance, which he's got these little ones so we can get him ready to go gold. But once again, like on these lower accounts, people are starting, you just don't have the resources. So you got to be really, really understand what you want to do and do it, token wise, you can see we got no heavy bags. We don't got very many shin guards. We're still just trying to get those gold coins. So more than likely, this will be our 4-star gold choice because he is our best striker on here. And I never really played with him until I, start playing on the account. He's actually very, very fun to play with. So, like I said, I worked mine up to the 4-star silver. So, I mean, eventually he probably will go gold on my account. So that's kind of striker-wise. I think our next project, our next focus That we do have a 4-star silver, so we're good. But that's it. We will, Jorge. Welcome. But I think our next project will be Sting, at least getting him to 5,000, getting his moves done. Like I said, it's just when you're limited on TP, as you can see, you just got to be, do you do the month long? What do you do? What you can, but you also work on your projects, try to build your roster up so you can somewhat compete. Ideally, you want to make sure you have at least a 4-star, I would say, at 4-star bronze in each class. And that's kind of what we're working at right now. So as far as acros, yeah, Sting's a great choice. As far as acros, I don't know yet. I think more than likely, what's up, Chindu? More than likely, I think I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy. He hits good. He recycles well. So I'm thinking this will be our next project for acro, unless we can pull something better. We do have AJ Styles, but he doesn't really shine any at 4-star. At 3-star, when there weren't 4-stars, he was decent. Other than that, he's average until 5-star, and at 5-star he does get better. So I'm thinking Jeff's going to be our acro. We're going to take the 4-star, unless we can pull a 4-star Eddie, or is he a 3-star gold? I'll have to look in his league pools. So as far as Tex, we were working up $1 Million Man because he seems to be always needed. He did pull Jake Roberts at 4-star, so I think we're going to go with Jake. He's already got his moves start going, this yellow, black, which, if you can get to the sub and you can bleed him out, I've never played with Jake, so, when I've asked around, asked people that use him, they said this is a good setup. Although this other one is pretty good as well, where you can do the red gems and then hit the finisher. So, but to me, this one is more board dependent, where this one, you're just hunting blacks, you're spitting out greens for damage, you've got the bleed going, and then you can sub it with the bleed. So to me, that it might be worth it. I think that's who we're going to go. One, because he's 4-star, and that way we're not using tokens to get someone to 4-star. As far as tricksters go, he really likes Velveteen. Velveteen's, like I said, those NXT guys, they spit out a lot of gems. You could do damage. I'm leaning more towards getting the Taker. So we're working on Taker, but we also got a couple key things in here. Like we got Jerry Lawler, we need to get to 5K. We need to get George to 5K. So these are kind of the priorities, I believe, because always having those MP guys at 5K helps you with other guys and other, builds. So that way you're starting with that MP up. So, like I said, these will probably be the projects for tricksters, getting these two guys up to 5K. Xavier Woods is already 5K, so we're good there. So, and then so we can get him. I think this is a 3-star fuse that we'll do tonight to get George to at least 3-star. So we'll kind of go with there. His powerhouse is, we got Sheik. Sheik is another one of those that's very underrated. And, I've never played with him. And so he pulled him at 4-star silver. He built him up. He's almost maxed leveled. He's obviously got moves, but he's actually pretty fun to play with. His purple, purple, green. It's it's not that it's pretty good. Like I said, you're choosing blast gems. These creatures row break, but you can recycle these purple if you got enough purple on the board, and then this one spits out the green to help fill there. So he's actually pretty impressive. So like I said, I've never played with him. He's always been at the bottom of my roster, but it's quite interesting. He's not that bad of a powerhouse. So I figured that's who we'll go. We'll continue to get him maxed, and then save up tokens for getting into gold. Like I said, we got Rusev, which will enhance tonight as well. He does got a couple other powerhouses that are interesting, which Big Sexy Kevin Nash. He does have Farouk, so we're good on that aspect as far as creating those row breaks. So he is a very viable candidate. One of the other people that will be working is your Big John Stud, because he also creates those red gems. So we need to get him to at least 5,000. He's got a couple. Kurt Angle's a decent guy. He's a pretty decent one. That could be a project down the road. Showboat, we're going with Bobby Roode. We pull him at 4-star bronze. So to me, that's who we're going to go with. He got good choose move and he recycles well. The thing we have to do is we got Akam, which seems we need to get to 5K at least, which we'll do that tonight. And then, the other priority, if we're going to go with Bobby, and we have all these other showboats, is we need to get Dolph Ziggler up to 5K. So this will probably be the project after we get Bobby to 4-star silver. He's really close, as you can see. Needs 1 hairspray and 4 kilts, but it's a lot harder to get those tokens if you're not really up there in the rewards. So you kind of just got to make sure you're smart with what you're doing. We're going to burn a couple tokens. What's up, Marcus? Taking Akam up, but it won't affect Bobby going gold or silver if we get those tokens we're missing. So we should be good there. Like I said, so and then we're just kind of plug along. So that's kind of where we're gonna. This is our starting point. We're at 277. So of course we're not gonna be able to max out this talent up, but we got some fuses to do. We'll get as much as we can accomplish, and therefore, we can do, get what we get, and hopefully we can help build up a little more resources. So yeah, that's good to do as well, Jorge. So, like I said, for me, it's making sure you have you need at least a 4-star bronze in each class. The one thing is, because on some of the dailies, I can't do hell mode because I can't beat it with the lower talent. So that's why you always want to see if you can get that 4-star. So that way, you can get through that hell mode daily, get that extra TP, get those tokens, and making sure that's probably your priority and our main function is you should be doing that, doing those dailies, getting those dailies done every day. That way you're getting those resources so 4 stars is kind of where where you want to be. And with the new league program, it's so much easier because you can pull them. So, and can help you tremendously. I mean, that's the nice thing about it. So We did do t-shirt pull, and he pulled Shango, which will be nice, so we can speed blitz now. So we'll get him. Well, eventually we'll get him up a little bit, so we can speed blitz and give our unleveled guys when we speed blitz some extra health. So this was a great pickup for him. We don't need to level him right this minute, but this will be a project that we can work on. So we'll get there. So, I mean, we'll hold the shards. Maybe we eventually, we used to give these shards out like water. So maybe we'll get enough, then we can fuse them to 3-star silver. Doink isn't in his, he's only in League 13. So, like I said, the 2 enhancements that we want to do today is we're going to take Rusev to 5K. Well, at least get him there, is just to help out his Iron Sheik. So we're going to go ahead and enhance Rusev to help with that. What's up, Kay? So we'll take him to silver. Let's see if we have any shards. We got 160. So let me think. So this turns red into blue. Choose 2 blast gems. Choose 2 random. Let's go. So let's see, what's this do? 16,000. 11,000. See, like what I do is I look, where do you get the best value when you're, so like this move, yeah, it's 11 charge, you get 16,000, but it's 11. So our next best lowest, then I'll go to the lowest, which is purple, green. So more than likely we'll go with this one. So we'll go ahead and get that to 5 and boost it up. So now we'll just have to use coins during coin event, and we'll take this to 5,000. And then we'll be good to go there. The next one is we want to do is Acom. Now there is a fuse point, but the likelihood of him pulling enough shards is not, and he's not really, you're not going to use him, you just want him for that MP. So we'll just bypass that and go ahead and just enhance him. All right, so we'll have to work on his levels, and then we'll get him up to 5,000. All right, so we also had a fuse. Let's go ahead and fuse up George. We can do 2 moves. That's great. So there's no more fuse point and 2,500. So now we got 3 MP. So I'll go back to him. The other enhancement we have is Killian. So we got enough tokens. Let's boost him up a little. Now I usually get him the starter pack. It's kind of a bummer. They used to be 2-star silver, but they dropped it to 2-star bronze. And we're going to actually give him his levels. So now we're at 2-star silver. And I don't see what we got for moves. We got 193. All right, so we're going to level up. We'll level this one up. And I don't think we got much black. We got enough. Okay. So then we'll go ahead and do. And then we'll get this one. So now all we'll do is we'll just be waiting. Now we'll just wait and hopefully we can get the tokens. And then he'll be ready to go to gold. All right. So Big John Stud. We'll fuse him. Let's see if we can do any of his moves. Nope. We got a Brett fuse. We can take Brett to 3-star. What do we got for shards? 50. I'll probably just leave that. I don't know. So we got a Cactus Jack. And then we got a Bobby Roode or Rick Roode. I'll take the gold. All right. So I don't think we're going to do anything more. So the next thing we'll do, we'll see what shards he's got available. Okay, so he's got these bronze, but one thing I do, and I even do it on my account, so he's got the shards. We could level all these moves up. But as you know, every day you got to level up a superstar's move. So this one is great for Braun because these are all level 1. So you figure, I mean, you could do one a day and you're covered for so long, throughout the whole month. If you've got one of these 3-star golds, you could literally do one move a day. It gets you that little milestone in the league points. And that way you always have someone to do that to, so you're not having to use TP all the time. So just food for thought on that. So like I said, since I've done some moves already, we're not going to mess with him. But like tomorrow, I'll just level one of these moves up one at a time, and then that way I can get that cheap milestone for nothing. So, like I said, Ricochet, we're not going to mess with. We're close to the 3-star gold fuse. So we do got Lita, but she's pretty low. We can equip it, which I think will leave her because she's actually in the league polls, which that's what we're hoping, gunning for. You know, we could do some more, but I really don't know. We don't think we're going to get there. You know, we got Andre, we're really close to fusing. You know, Rikishi, we're up to 540. That's a 3-star gold fuse. Same with Jey Uso, we're not messing with Ricochet, so that's going to definitely increase his talent. And then, you know, Taker, we're holding. You got Zombie, Charlotte. We got some Bam Bam, we're really close. You got Yokozuna, Christian. So a lot of these I've said don't mess with the shards. Save them because you're really close to, you know, getting them fuse points. So we just want to make sure we don't use them and we kind of hold them for their fuse point. So we got at least 3 milestones out of that. This is on my the second account that I let my son play. So we got a TP. We did get a little bit of TP. All right, and then the talent up. And then we got some coins, some Killian. I mean, so we need another 7,400. I mean, that's quite a ways to get to that. Although that strap would be nice. What is in the modern strap? Might be, I don't know, we'll have to look and see. We got another milestone. Nice. Getting these tokens are nice. So, all right, we can claim our bag. And then we're getting really close on Matt Hardy. It's been kind of crappy the last couple of days. They've only gotten 1 shard. We got 3 today. Let's see, we're at 702. I mean, so we need 98 shards, and then we can recruit Matt Hardy, which will be nice. All right, so here. So we did get an epic belt for Tyler Breeze. We've got 3 slots open. So we just need to get some more strap parts. One thing I notice is if I don't log on as lot, he doesn't do the explorations. So it kind of hampers you. You want to do those every day so you can buy and sell them. So we did our 1 and got nothing, which is fine. So like in your lower accounts, always make sure, and I'm probably preaching to the choir, but sometimes I even forget to get on and check and make sure you join these. So you can get, like, all right, this one, sweet, we can open those. See, we missed out on all these. You can still join them, which I recommend. You can still join them and you get a couple levels. You know, and then you can go in and look and see. You're going to get 2 tiers. So this was a TP one, but you're still going to get a couple things. You still get a couple bags of TP for joining it after it expired, after it's late. So it's still worth joining, but then you can still get that stuff. So let's go back in here. Where is it? Right there. So we'll go ahead and open up. See if we can get some health packs. Take that. Take that. Take this. Ooh, 9. There we go. Double one. So yeah. Then we'll go ahead and buy this. That's a 3-slot rare. And then what you can do is we'll go check out what we got. So we got that new one. We don't need it. It's 350 parts, which is perfect. Also, if you guys didn't notice, if you click on this now, it does say it's $2.99 for 5 slots. So dang cheaper. So Jorge, start buying these. So you can check the metal one. Metal one's $3.99 for 5 slots. Buy them. You're gonna need them. So we got 10 new metals. So with him, I keep all the armor, but all these level 1s, we're selling them. All right. So now we'll check out where we're sitting here. You know, you always want to make sure you do all this stuff, especially when you're low roster, all the free stuff you can get by just doing your daily stuff. It's definitely worth it. So we'll go in and I come in and do the check your showdown. I check this, you know, see what you got. You know, the more coins, the better. So it's really worth it. Fragment shards. I wonder, I'll have to go check. That might be worth buying. So He's low enough. He usually doesn't have nobody attacking him. So we can go in and fight. It's kind of interesting to see who's out there to fight. Like I said, I really like Tyler. It's just kind of interesting. I didn't realize he's really fun to play with. And of course, you don't. Ideally, you're going for. Oh, we got 2 blue here. We got a 4 purple. And I got his Tyler strapped up pretty good. Of course, it blows up all my power gems. Why would it not leave me any? Okay, so what you want to do is we're going to move his tag counter up. It always does that. It always takes out my tower gems. And we got him. All right, so we completed that. Back out there. So we got our stuff. He likes to spin these every day. I finally convinced him to hold them. So he's up to 7. And I'll let him pull. I'll let him pull here in a little bit once we get a little more. He seems to have the magic finger because he freaking gets all kinds of stuff. Like I said, he's on League 13. So we can't win. I don't think we can win this one yet. I can't remember why he told me. But we've got to get, 7 superstars to 4 stars silver. So we got 5 more to go. So we'll be here for a while. The nice thing is if he pulls what we need is from this loot. So, the madness, the heart would be nice. And Brock, like I said, he pulled Sheik out of it. This is who we need to get a 4-star female. so we can start working on the Rumble tour. But you got to have a 4-star female. So since we don't have that, this would be the ideal pull out of League 13 is this Lita. So that way we can at least get to a 4-star female, And then, like I said, the NXT guys are in there. Perfect would be fine. Bulldog is a good pull. The top. If we could get Eddie, ideally that's who we want. And if we get him, that's who we'll work up for 4-star. But yeah, other than that, that's League 13. And these new leagues have really changed the game for new guys and new people and girls that are starting, because pulling a 4-star silver, and they drop pretty regularly, it helps tremendously. So I'd say he's pulled Sheik and Bobby and Jake. He got Tyler Breeze from an event maybe last year where you had to pull a certain token out of the key pulls or something, and you got to pick. And so there was Vince McMahon and Tyler. I can't remember the other guys. So look, we went with Tyler. So, all right. So if we go into the event side, so we should be able to get the Jubilee done. So like you see, when you're also these lower counts and you don't really pay for subscriptions, you see he's locked out. So you're forced. You got to make sure you get the 3 stars. So we should be able to get through these ones pretty easy, I think. So we really want yellow. We don't have it, so we're gonna take that purple away. Give him a green. Let's take the blue. That's what he took our yellow. And I'll take his green. So you're really more defensive. We'll take that red. So we're still not going to pin him. So there we go. Yes. TSD. All right, so we got through the first one. Now we got to see if we can. This it kind of really made me eye-opening. I mean, how, I don't, I don't struggle through most events. I go through them pretty easy. But, the struggle is real. Like we'll do a blitz next, and the matter of frustration I have going in and I can't beat the stupid blitz, sometimes. I mean, I think I went, I think I did, so I used 6,000 tickets and I only won once. And how frustrating that is. I can kind of see how guys get frustrated. All right, we got this. Punisher. All right. So we made it through hard. So, I mean, we're already in 3 days in, and you're fighting a 2-star silver Gargano. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel bad for people with low rosters, like trying to do this stuff. It's not fun and enjoyable. All right, we got our yellow match. Yeah, they really are, and playing on this account, trying to build it up, you can really see it. It's just, you'll see. I mean, I'll try to do a blitz, and we'll see. I mean, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. It's very frustrating. Oh, he's gonna go for this. Oh, I got 5 now. Oh, sweet. Put it there. So we got that. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do hell mode on this because, as you know, we need like 150 tokens and we had like 16 to get to gold. So, and it's quite frustrating today. You got to beat match 14 with the 4-star. It's like I have a 3-star silver and I can't even get to 3-star gold, let alone 4-star. How am I going to beat that as a pay to play guy? I can't even do it unless I want to start pulling. Makes no sense. All right, so we got that done. See, and then like here, I'm locked out of hard mode because I don't believe I can't beat this Hogan yet. Oh, I still got to beat Bobby. But I don't think I can't get, there's no way I'm going to beat this 4K Hogan with a 2-star silver. So I'm locked out of hard. So I can't get into the hard mode to get the tokens because I'm locked out because I don't pay. Frustrating. All right, so for blitz, this is how I've been running it. Let me switch him. Nah, I think we'll be all right. We'll see. All right, so we got a bad board. Still got nothing. Oh, why would you take my yellow? We'll see. Kevin, I was fighting a 2-star silver with him, 2-star bronze, as far as Eddie goes. The guy that kills me every time is Tommaso Ciampa. If there's a black match on the board, you got to play defensive against him. All right, so we got our yellow. This is why we've got to get Aiken 5K, because this would be loaded, ready to go if he was 5K. I haven't done blitz perks for this on him. So, on this account, it's really not worth doing perks. It's better to save those coins and you put them into your superstars. Had a 5 match, I should have done it. It would have ended the dang thing. Oh, I forgot I have 5 now. 4. All right, so we're moving along. Got 2 down. 4 to go. All right, we got a fiber. All right, let's try to get Velveteen. Not much red on the board. All right. All right, this one is the one that always gave me fits. Oh, shoot, he's 2-star silver now. So I got a red, but I got this 4 purple. There's no black. I drop that, boom. Let's take the red. He's going to go for that green. That's perfect. So if I move this yellow, it puts that black. That gives him a black match. I really want to take this yellow. So that'll drop that to there. So let's go like that. Okay. All right, he still doesn't have black. Move. Perfect. All right, so let's take his 4 match. Oh, to drop the black. Dang it. See, and now I'm dead because it moved this pin bar for so far. he's going to want to create, so I'm going to put it here and then here. Well, this is over. Shit. So frustrating. $800, 6. I drop that. Maybe get lucky. Okay. How many more? I need 2, so I gotta take that. All right. Barely made it. All right, so we got past him. We're barely alive. Now we got to go against Eddie. All right, so I bring in my little secret weapon here. Make sure you didn't move him. Okay, he's still there. The only way we get this to work how I want it to is we got to have a purple match. We got to have a purple match. If we get a purple match, we can do some. We can lower that damage on them. Come on, give me a purple. Oh, but I'll take a 5. So don't take a blue, no purple. That's fine. Still don't got a purple match. So let's do this. Ah, shit. Okay. 2, 303. Let's choose one. Need to save that, so let's go here. All right, move the pin bar. Oh, he's going to get me. But I've knocked him down to 7,000. No cascades. Oh, we got the finisher. He was dead, but of course, typical board. He was dead next turn with AJ unleveled. But I did what I needed to do. I got the damage down. So hopefully I can survive with Killian. I'd really like to get him down more, but all right, give me something good. Crappy board. I'm losing. It's over. Well, like I said, sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. And this was not one of those times. Nothing you can do. That's the reality of these stupid events. Like, can't even beat the Blitz. Not even paid to have a 2-star. And I still can't get through it. Try it again. And all you do, if you level your guys and get them higher, you're just fighting higher talent. So, it's a no-win situation. Try it again. See if we can win. Ah, crap. It's game of 4. I mean, it's stupid. Such crap boards. Alright, Triple H. Triple H. Come on, Build Team. Oh. Another yellow. Let's take this one. All right. All right, let's get Tommaso Ciampa. Got to survive with more health. So if I take this, it'll put that one there. I think it'll work. Okay. Oh, of course. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. We got a fighting chance for the next one. We got a fighting chance. Yeah, I will. Try. Like I said, you got to get the purple match. If you don't get the purple match, it's over. We got the purple match. This is a good board. Well, we almost had him. But that's not leveled. So you're going to do 700 and something. Let's just do that, and then we're going to have to beat him with Killian. If we get lucky. So 1 out of 2. What's up, Magic? All right. Oops. There we go. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do on this account tonight. Appreciate you guys watching. If you got any questions, suggestions, let me know. Message me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Ultimately, we'll try to build this up. You know, we increased it by 3,000 just today. So we'll continue to work on our guys, like I said, and when you're down like this, You're not going to do the month-longs. You're not going to get the characters, but work on the guys that will make your roster better. So it's about the best advice I can give you. And if everyone likes this kind of series, then I'll keep going on it, and we'll keep building this up and see if we can get it up with some pretty good solid characters, because there are some solid characters in here to build it up. Once again, don't forget, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.